My name is Christopher Hamilton. I'm a composer and also a performer.
I'm Shimi Goodman and I'm a performer.
Is Shimi short for anything, or is that?
It is. It's a short for Shimon, like Shimon Peres, the famous Israeli politician.
Yeah.
My name is Shimon and I'm from Israel.
Well, there you go. So we're here talking about some awards, really, aren't we?
We are.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, I first got involved with the Tim Williams Award a couple of years ago. I met the organiser of it, Bruce Wall, in Edinburgh. A musical which I've written, Over the Threshold, was being performed there. And Bruce came to see the show and came up to me afterwards and said how much he enjoyed it. And then a few weeks later, when I returned to London, he called me and asked if I'd be prepared to take part in this Tim Williams event. It's very exciting as an event because unlike other similar events, everybody sits on the stage. So you have all these composers, there could be 24 composers, and all the singers sitting on stage. You don't know when your song is going to be called, so it's a little nerve-wracking. You're sitting there.
So you're surprised when it happens.
Yes. Another sort of interesting aspect is that none of the judges get the opportunity to confer. They all sit in different parts of the auditorium. They all give each song a mark out of 10, or I think it's out of 10, and then there's no, conflab about it. And then at the end, it's all totted up, so they don't get to discuss it. And then, yes, as Jimmy said, you sort of sing your song, and I was lucky enough that year to win it, which was very unexpected when it's your first time, and yeah, so it was great. It was a great experience.
The unique thing about this is also that the texts are not meant to be sung. The poems, aren't they? First and foremost. And I think that's a very interesting concept.
And actually, I think Frank Lazarus, he's amazing, he's a composer in his own right. He's one of the judges, and he commented on the fact that he was overwhelmed by how people could set these texts to music because they didn't lend themselves necessarily. My one certainly didn't, but the good thing is with this competition, I mean, it's a starting point for a lot of things. So it's almost like a springboard. It's not the end. It's not just sort of discrete little enterprise where you appear and sing a song one evening and then it's finished. It's sort of, it can carry on, which is good. And I think it's great for, I think any composer will tell you, any platform for us to sort of, present our work is such a good thing because you don't really get that many opportunities. Blithely say yes to things and then sometimes afterwards think, why did I do this? And this year I think Bruce is determined to sort of, I'm only joking, undo me, he's not at all. But he's given me a poem by Pushkin in Russian. And he wanted very much Shimi, because obviously as Shimi mentioned, he's from Israel. He wanted Shimi to sing it, and also a wonderful performer you've probably heard of, Madalena Alberto, Portuguese. So he suddenly thought that because English was their second language, they could learn Russian like that.
Learn Russian, yeah,
but of course, Russian is one of the most difficult languages. So I had a meeting with Bruce. I said, I've spoken to Shimi, and he's very busy. He's in Chicago at the moment in the West End. Maybe we don't really have time, because I wrote the Hebrew song last year, which wasn't so difficult because Shimi helped me with that. But Bruce
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But Bruce is very good at twisting one's arm, so he said, yes, I'm sure you can do it, and they are wonderful performers, they can do it. And I'm so glad that he did twist my arm because I got help from a Russian speaker, and I've written this song. It's a beautiful poem called Once, or Я вас люблю.
Я вас любил, любовь еще обоих может, в душе моей угасла не совсем, напусто она вас больше не тревожит.
she will come in with the English there. Then you'll